on now, technically. Hopefully. Okay, YT is on, purple is on, and I'm pretty sure TT is on. Pretty sure. Hello, Gachi. How are you doing today? Let me check on something. BGM. Hello, Chilla. How are you doing today? Happy Chinese New Year. Hello, Asper. Howdy. Yeah, I was supposed to stream like 40 minutes ago. I've been running a bit late on the schedule. Makanda. Yeah, I just ate just now. What did I do? Let's see. Can I put this on loop? With that, here does it go? Now it's gonna be on loop. Okay, I've pinged everyone. But yeah, if you're watching, thank you for watching the VOD. Today we're just gonna be, you know, I'm just fully gonna be talking to you guys. I haven't done a just chatting stream in a while. It has been a while, and I feel like it's overdue. Yeah. Sama Minecraft Chris Bile. Dah habis dah. Like that stream even dah habis dah pun. It's been a while. Cool. See you got there. Oh, thank you, Asper. I've been better, Asper. How's the exam and everything? Let's see. Oh yeah, I want to check. How does it look on TT? You know what your new model reminds me of? It's not really a new model. It's a 2.5 update. I need to like post something to announce it, because right now I'm just like soft launching it. Awal habis. Dia memang dua minggu je. I think like Chris is gonna have another event sooner or later. I'm just not sure when they're gonna do that. Hello Althea, how you doing? Happy Chinese New Year, brother, guys. Give me a second here. Nah, ambil hijau. Alright, I'm back. Let's do that one game. Alright. Let me just go here, put this here. Yeah. How are you guys doing today? How many of you got attacked by a lot of fireworks? Kasi banyak kan. Oh, okay. On phone, I can make it go smaller. Give me a second, yeah? I'm just still optimizing my things. Okay, I can make this go smaller, apparently. It reminds you of episode. What's that? You ran from that, check in instead. But yeah. What you guys been up to for February? Jam celik dah nak kan? Yeah, I think it's like, yeah, it's more than half of the month already. So I hope Chris come back again for the RP. I enjoy watching you guys RP. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Chris the event baru. But I'm not sure if I'll be able to join, because I want to start focusing on my stuff. Like RPing is fun and everything, you know, but it's very time consuming. Banyak guna masa. It's also very straining on like you know, energy and stuff. Because I can't afford to just keep doing RP streams all the time, unfortunately. Okay, I need to bring this up a bit. There you go. Should be easy to read stuff now. Hello Daniel, how are you doing today? Hello Kurome. It's a story game like where you can picture your character's storyline. I see. Hello Najwa. Yeah, in a sense, like how to say? there are a lot of things that I want to do actually this year, but it got kind of like derailed. Macam all the plans yang random plans semua dah jadi apa? Dah macam tak jadi. Sebab aku dah macam orang bakal tonggas. I mean, the more kampung your areas, the more what you call, the more bigger the explosions are. You know, I don't think they play Mariam Ketum, Mariam Bazooka, whatever fuck they call AKL. Because I'm pretty sure you're gonna get fined, pretty much, if you do it. Mm-mm-mm-mm. I'm still trying to like figure out the ratios of vertical. People on YT and TT, is my face too big? Do you think I should make it smaller or what? Done. Betul lah, tapi duduk kampung sejuk tu. That is true. That's true. Just in case if you guys are wondering, YT and TT today is vertical. And if you guys want the bigger view, yang tak sempit tu, you can go to purple. Face to beautiful movie. Oh, thank you. Yes. I think it's just the lip color. Maybe I can look into it, make it a bit more, a bit less pinkish, I suppose. You're moving the PP anyway later. I know, because your race is so vertical. That's why. But yeah, I think a lot of people are gonna be busy celebrating Chinese New Year. I think any one of you actually are celebrating Chinese New Year, or like most of you are just chilling at home. Because even I think personally, right, even if you don't celebrate Chinese New Year, it's kind of congested if you go outside, because all the people are, you know, taking the opportunity to go walk around, right? Kita balik kampung ke? No, because I feel like it's too tiring, and also like I have other stuff to do. Hello, Okarin. How do you say that? That's a katakana. Are you German? No, I'm Malaysian. But welcome, by the way, Melly. Oh, Evie, how you doing today, Evie? Let me just Japanese to English. Is it even a word? Okay, there you go. Because I'm like, there's no way a Japanese guy comes in and then just types katakana. These nuts. The fuck. Buka extra tengok perang. Yeah, I think a lot of people are still looking at the X, you know, like Twitter's drama thingy, where a lot of like siblings or C countries plus some other ones, right, are fighting South Koreans. Any of you know anything about that? Like the people fighting against South Koreans? You sound like Banchan. Banchan from Stray Kids? I don't know how it sounds like, so I can't really tell you my opinion, but I doubt it. Asal berjujur sekali. So okay, this is what I think happened, right? Or like what I know. Essentially, what started it off was there was a K-pop concert in Malaysia. That's why it started as South Koreans versus Malaysians, right? And then there's a rule in like most concerts where you can't really bring a DSLR camera that has long lens or something like that. You know, like those like lenses that are very freaking long. So you can't bring those because one, it disrupts the crowd, because they're gonna be in the crowd with that big ass long lens, right? Professional cameras, yeah. And then it's gonna hit people's head because you're standing in a crowd, blah blah yada yada, all that. And it's also annoying because, like, you know, I don't know if the flashes would do anything, but it's more to just like, it's a rule, abide by the rule. So a lot of Malaysians were like one of the Malaysians sitting near the girl, because this is pretty unique to the K-pop. No, it's unique to like idol culture, you know, because usually these people with professional cameras with long lenses, they can take like clear pictures of like the idols and stuff like that. um they belong in like fan groups or fandoms or fan communities, right? So they take a lot of pictures, they shove it on the groups or they sell it, stuff like that, right? And so this one Malaysian took a picture and said like, hmm, who's carrying a bazooka into like the freaking like concert? And then like the South Koreans saw that, and then they were like, just say you're poor, man. And then like they started like being racist and stuff, calling like Malaysians monkeys or whatever. And like, you know, a lot of bashing, in Korean, mind you guys, in Korean. They were talking English most of the time. And so the Malaysians saw this, and you know how Malaysians are, right? They're very proactive, especially on social media. And in terms of like banter, they are very good. They have a lot of practice with like Indonesians, right? Malaysian Indonesians banter a lot on social media. So what happened was the Malaysians fired back, and then it turned into a Malaysian versus South Korea thing. And then a lot of people were like, "Whoa, what's going on?" And then like the Indonesians saw it, and then they saw how racist like the South Koreans were doing, and then they started pitching in, and then it was an Indonesian versus Indonesian, Malaysian versus South Korean, and then the South Korean decided to fire all out and say all sea countries are like, you know, poor or whatever, and then you know hell broke loose, like I think Thailand joined. Vietnam joined, you know, like Singapore joined, like all the Asian countries, like all of them dropping in, right? So now you're asking why is Brazil joining, right? Okay, the bridge is the Koreans, the South Koreans, try to like mock the Indonesian, and they showed like the flag upside down. But if you don't know, the Indonesian flag has red and white stripes, right? If you turn it around, it's actually the Poland. It's the Poland flag. So like now the Polands are inside, and then the Arabs join, and then suddenly the whole Latin America join, and I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Everyone's just joining for the love of the game at this point. Everyone's just like, hey, someone's fighting. Hey, let me join, bro. Let me get in. Like it's so stupid, man. But you know, like that's just how it is, right? Online things are always getting out of hand. But as long as we just observe, like personally for me, I wouldn't like that kind of environment, but you know, it's a free fall. So, hello Juna, sebab dia lebih kepada K-pop fam yang dipanggil teenage yang problematic, right? Korea besok okay je. Yeah, that is true. It's the same. It's the same like in K-pop. It's the same in J-pop. Even in any type of industry or group, the moment you are a fanatic, the moment you overdo something, it's very extremist. You know, it's very hard to abide by what you're doing because you're just like caring only about yourself and your friends and your circle, and you're not tolerating anyone else. Right? Thank you for the angpao, by the way, Nana. How you doing, Nana? Let's see. Competitive cyberbullying, as they put it. They're not cyberbullying, but do not cyberbully, by the way, guys. It's not recommended. Dia jadi domino effect, country yang tak ada kaitan pun join. I mean, I guess so, yeah. Because like, okay, no one wants to see other countries be, you know, be fighting each other in a sense. Like, okay, let me ask you guys. I have a very interesting question, right? How many of you guys know what virtue signaling is? Anyone know what it means? Also, thank you for the lurk, Mezo. Gong si fa chai. Thank you for the follow, by the way, Toothless. Let's see. I just said. Until now, one question in my head is, how did they pass the check gate? It's weird because the check gate is strict most of the time. That I'm not sure. Maybe they put it in the bag. I'm not sure. Okay, Ren, me gotta go. Me gotta stream. Alright, see you, Chila. Tahu Amerika join side Korea, lepas tu kena bahan-bahan auto install still standing. I don't know, man. Americans are just all over the place, to be honest. Okay, so I think you guys don't know what virtue signaling is. Virtue signaling is, how to say, you're trying to show that you're a nice person by riding on the right, how to say, the winning side or something, or like, macam acha baik lah in a sense. Let me actually find the definition. Virtue signaling meaning. All right. It's derogatory? Damn. Okay, virtue signaling is the public expression of opinions or sentiments intended to demonstrate one's good character or social conscience or the moral correctness of one position on a particular issue. How do I explain that to Malaysia? How do I explain that to Malaysians? I guess yeah, dia macam acah baik lah. Even though I'm not sure why. It's like, okay, it's not them saying virtue signaling is bad, but I guess it depends on like how, when you do it, in a sense. Like, okay, now I understand why it says as derogatory. So derogatory means like macam digunakan sebagai bahan lah, macam kena bahan lah. And like baik, like being good is good, right? Like no one says like being good is like bad, but in a you know, in an environment, in a society, sometimes you use like good, being good is like macam bahan lah, macam baik dong kau, you know, like macam baik dong kau, that kind of thing. So I guess virtue signaling is kind of the same thing, whereas like you're just saying something for the sake of saying something to gain something, or like to show people that you're nice. Saya tak baik. Yeah, kamu memang tak baik. Hello Hannah, hello Infinite. How you doing today, Shirone? You understanding it now? Yeah, I guess so. So there's a thing in like social media, especially like social media platforms like X/Twitter or Threads, where a lot of people like to virtue signal sometimes, which is fine. But sometimes they virtual signal and then they add something that kind of annoys the shit out of you, know? Like especially in Threads or like Malaysian advertisement. If you guys notice, can they would like say something that is on trend. So like say oh, siblings tengah bergaduh dengan South Korea and blah 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 blah. And then bottom there, below there, like at the replies, they would say, they would then plug their like yellow bag and back kuning. They will plug their Shopee links. They will plug every single thing in that they can sell. But okay, I don't know about that. I mean, that's hustling, but it kind of annoys the shit out of me. You know, like that's just using affiliation links. Yeah. I don't know. What do you guys think about that though? Like, they say something, it goes viral, and then they plug all their shopping links, right? I mean, theoretically, it also works in the VTubing space or like streaming space. You know. Like when you say something and then it goes viral, and then you're like, oh, check me out on Twitch, or check me out on YouTube, check me out on TikTok, and all that thing, right? The eventually the issue in telah berlaku. Yeah, in a sense. Hello, Luca. Happy Chinese New Year, Luca. How you doing? 恭喜发财，我的朋友。What's up, man? Exactly, that's annoying, especially when it's a long thread. Exactly. Thank you for the punch card. Oh, thanks for the sub, Shirone. You know like how advanced they're doing it right now, guys? Like it's to the point. Oh, thank you so much, guys. It's to the point where like they would do a thread, and in the middle of the thread, it's like an advertisement. It's like an iklan, you know? Like they will put like, you know what? Talking about this thing reminds me of this. Go check out my Shopee page, you know? And then like sambung, and then like, oh yeah, speaking about this book, I also sell this book. Babi, dude. 我的朋友，我要ang pao. Haiza said, well, you heard it, Luca. Haiza wants some ang pao. Fork it up. Hello, Rod. Thanks for the follow. How you doing today? Hello, Hey Myth. Happy Chinese New Year. And also thanks for the gifts to me. How you guys doing? Xin Kuai Le. Gong hei. What is that? Gong hei, 我的朋友. I was like, what? What's that? Oh, Levi. I keep calling you Ivy because I only see the Ivy behind. Naangpaw na spin off ka ML. God damn. Oh yeah, but yeah, I'm just gonna be talking today. I'm not sure if like a lot of HOK is gonna be part of like my content moving forward though. I'll play it every now and then. Okay. So speaking of like content, right? I've been thinking about it a lot. To people that just usually come to my stream and mods, they know that I've been like conflicted. Jumping palila. Sorry, drinking water. But it's like I'm conflicted on what to stream, what to do, what to upload. Like I'm trying to like identify it to how to say to like my values, like what do I want to do, what community I want to build, and all that kind. Because usually when someone asks me like, I want to stream, but I don't know what to do, right? I can answer at the top of my head, like first, like you need to know what you want to do in terms of like in the long term, what kind of streamers you want to be, what's the community you want to do, what's your interests, stuff like that. And most of the time they would say like, oh, I have two interests, right? One is games, another thing is like, I don't know, cards or voice acting, singing, right? And I would say like, oh, that's good. Then you can just like focus on those two. Think about what kind of community you want. Maybe you want like a mimi community. Some people like lively community. Some people like cozies. And structure your content around that. What language? What's your demographic? Stuff like that. The problem for me is that like I have too many interests. like I think that's the biggest problems I have. I have too many interests, and I want to do it all, but I don't have enough manpower to do it all. But I still want to do it. That's the issue. So I might need to like sacrifice some. Harap-harap raya tahun ni boleh simpan duit cukup-cukup untuk beli laptop. Everybody, let's wish that Daniel can have a laptop soon. Baru dia boleh main game, kesian dia. Yeah. You're not doing your daily hawk? I haven't been doing my daily streams for a while now, Luca, actually. Because like I need to focus up on doing my commissions more. Because like electric bills and everything is getting harder and harder. Because now I live alone again. And yeah, just basically be able to survive, right? So yeah, going back to like say the content stuff, right? I know I want to have my current community be the same. It's just we're more in numbers, right? So when I look at my ideal community, it's always like chill people that are mature. They can be playful, like they can be kachip, quote unquote, but like they're mature people. They know how to like handle themselves. Everyone's an adult, hopefully. And in general, just like people that like watching my streams because I'm just doing whatever I'm doing, right? It's not because I play HOK or because I play GTRP, I play Minecraft. They're generally just people that like me for me, right? Yes, I'm mature. I mean, you're mature enough to say that like you wouldn't hate someone just because they don't like the things you like, right? I know like most of us aren't really the most mature people. Like we're not, we don't own a house, we don't own a business, and all that bullshit. But mature in terms of like how you respond to things, how you react, how you how you handle yourself, right? Like I don't mind if you're not famous, if you're not rich, or if you're not like if you're not like the most professional player or whatever the fuck. And as long as like you're a nice person, you know how to handle yourself, we create a decent environment to have fun, it's all good, right? I'm a low-key hater. I just don't show you much. Yeah. Hello, Max. How you doing, Mother Max? Thanks for the pension. Happy Chinese New Year, Kenji. Welcome, welcome. Hi, y'all. Hi, y'all. Mm-mm. That's why I mentioned, like, it doesn't. It's fine if we have a little kachip. We have more than ordinary kachip. Because even for me, like, I just I don't even know what the fuck I am sometimes, right? Sometimes I'm chill. Sometimes like it's chaotic. Most of the time it's stupid. But that's just being human at this point. Everyone has things that they need to work on. I have a lot of things I need to work on, actually. First and foremost, I need to be more consistent in life. Right? But it's a work in progress. I'd rather be kacit than kicap. Damn. How dare you? The kicap salty. I think you need to rephrase that, Luca, because if this is a Malaysian community, you might get cancelled, especially with the ongoing community discourse in Malaysia with the word kicap. Do you like Shinshin? Damn. Unfortunately, I do not like Shinshin. I like the other one, but we don't talk about those. We don't talk about those. But how you doing, my rats? What's wrong with Ketchup? Okay, I'm just gonna be explaining, okay, what's happening in the Malaysian in the Malaysian things, okay? Hopefully, fingers crossed. Hopefully, I don't get a crowd coming at me tomorrow talking about these things. Okay, it involves politics essentially, but to the Malaysians here, this is me explaining something. Some of our people in Malaysia don't really like the word kicap, or in translation, it means soy sauce, right? With the characteristic being like it's a black, watery liquid, right? So there are a lot of cases in Malaysia nowadays that are showing up in regards to how to say illegal temples, illegal erection of temples, right? And in particular, they are Indian temples. So a lot of people are cracking down on it. The government is cracking down on it. And for me, my opinion is that if you do not own the land, you may buy the land and then in said process, own the temple by the most legal rights. The problem a lot of people are having right now, in the most raw essence, and yang paling root dia lah, sebab orang marahan, is that these temples are erected at random places without being officially owned. Like, they don't buy the land and they just build something there. They don't own the land and they just build something there. Even if it's a religious thing, and they they have to own the land. They have to own the land. That's all. I think that's all, right? So how does Ketchup go into this equation? There is one Indian person. I think it's called Cikgu. I'm just gonna call him Cikgu C. I don't wanna, don't want you guys go the whole rabbit hole. I accidentally fell into it, so that's all I know. Let's just call him Cikgu C. He is an Indian person. He's a Hindu, and all that. He's part of the Indian community. He is very, very, very vocal. Take me down. I'm willing. No. He is very vocal about how his community, his people, his Indian people in Malaysia are being stupid. And the way he is saying it is very, very, very rage baity. Or, like, I would say very abrasive. There you go, that's the word. Hello, Narafifa, how you doing? I'm just talking about something. But yeah, like, the way he's saying it is very abrasive. I don't want to say what he says, because you guys can go look it up. Maybe you'll find it. So he is very vocal about, like, my people are being stupid. They're like dumbasses. And then he even says, like, like the stereotypical things, borderline racist. But then his argument is that I am part of the people that I am using racist analogies to, so it's not racist. That's what he's saying, right? You can't say that I I'm racist to Asians when I'm Asian, that kind of thing, right? So he says all these things. He said, like, my people should be better. They should know not to do this random, like, erecting temples, random places. And then now you want people to owe you sympathy, owe you all these things, all that thing. Like, are you guys stupid? Just if you want the thing to be halal, halal temples, just buy it. Now it's a haram temple. Which is like a lot of what he's saying is true. Like, a lot of what he's saying is true. The reason why he's very controversial is because the way he's saying it and how people are reacting to it. So there's like two sides now. There's the people that agree, and then there's the people that don't agree, right? The people that don't agree sometimes aren't agreeing because they don't like the way he's saying it, even though they're finding the same ground. Because if people explain it like, oh, I don't agree with people erecting random temples because you're doing it illegally, you're not paying for the land. I think a lot of people understand that it's not lawful to do that, right? It's not about morality, it's not about religion or racism, it's about legal terms, right? But a lot of people just like don't like him, especially his own community. And the biggest reasons why his community hates him is because, okay, now I'm getting to why people don't like ketchup. He said, inilah semua orang ni botol kicap, like when you search the term botol kicap, he's using it as a derogatory term, essentially like calling a robot a clanker. That's like the most safest way I can describe to you all. It's like the word clanker when you call a robot a clanker. Right. So he's calling his people soy sauce bottles, if you know what I mean. So like, like when you, it's very out there. So it was to the point where like now it's a lot of people are saying it's a racist thing, and then like he's part of like the Malay community. Like this Cikgu C is part of the Malay community because all the Malays are like behind his back. Say, oh, we support Cikgu C, we support Cikgu C. He's right. The problem is that again, I'm not trying to be picking sides or racist, whatever, but a lot of the times when people are talking about this kind of religious things or like Chinese, Malay, Indian things, right? These subjects. How do I say it in a nice word? Let me think about it. They tend to be too extreme, right? So say like if like the Chinese people, the Chinese community in Malaysia are talking about the things, they tend to be racist. And if the Malay community talks about things, they tend to be quite racist, because of stereotypes, because of past experience that like gave them trauma, or like echo the echo effect, right? Like everyone in your community is saying, oh, dorang ni macam ni, they're like this. So you're like subconsciously absorb those things, right? But you have to understand that like it's a minority of like the community. Not every single one of those people in the community is like what you're describing, like not all of them are gonna be like extremists, like religious people, right? They're like, oh, you don't do this, you're going to hell, like I think I'm just thankful that the way that I grew up, I got to know a lot of like the main like things that people don't normally know, right? I grew up being raised by my Siamese parents, which is like very Chinese influenced, and then I have a lot of like multicultural friends. I had Indian friends growing up. I was like babysitted by a Malay family, right? So I know a lot about like the Islamic sides, the virtues, the values of like the religion, and all of these religions, right? Even though they're different in a lot of ways, all of them talk about peace. All of them talk about harmony, right? I've never seen them talk about you if they're not in your religion, fuck them, It's like screw them. They do have things like you have the right to defend yourself, and or like people that are not of your race, like they go to a certain place or like stuff like that. But like everything is like with nuances. there are ways for you to talk to people, or in Islam they call it, there are ways for you to do da'wah, right? You're not supposed to go into their face in public and shout like convert, convert. I mean, like from what I understand, it's supposed to be like a gentle way. You try to open their eyes, behind the scenes, go to their DMs, or talk to them in person, not in public. If in public you're humiliating and you're shaming them, that directly does the opposite of what you're trying to do. And bro, is friendly fire on? Yeah, this is why friendly fire is banned. I don't know, man. But okay. Hello Vam, how you doing by the way? Hello Kabis. Long time no see, I don't know, but anyway, happy Chinese New Year. Happy Chinese New Year. I came back to Ren talking about da'wah. No, I'm just trying to explain like every religion has like their differences, but all of them talk about mostly the same thing. They just want peace, they want harmony. They want you to believe in the kindness of things, in humanity, in nature, and to preserve, right? And to preserve, to endure, and to give back. That's essentially is what most religions that I know is talking about, right? Hello, Eva. Do you know Hatsune Miku? I don't know them personally, but I do know Hatsune Miku, yes. But yeah, I don't know, that like there's a lot of things like this that are going around the world, right? Ustaz Era pelacing ah. Kenapa family hari ni? Yeah, it's just like the update a bit. But essentially, I just wish like a lot of people would stop focusing on the noise, right? Like I would describe all this discourse amongst ourselves as like a noise, right? And focus on the main thing. Like, as much as I hate how sometimes there are loopholes in the legal system, it is there for a reason, right? Like talking about capitalism, talking about all that is an entirely different thing. Like that's a whole can of worms that even me myself am not equipped or smart enough, or how to say, I've not invested a lot of time into learning, right? But what I do know is that if you know something and you learn it, from the front to the back door, you can pretty much protect yourself from a lot of things that people are throwing at you, like noises and stuff like that, right? Man, so apa plan Ramadan ni? Stream siang? I'm not sure. Wait, what time do you guys have like sahur again? I don't even remember at this point. Look at tempat lu. Damn. Hatsune Miku is a virtual singer who has millions of fans. Yes, I know. She's a Vocaloid. She's a Japanese Vocaloid made from Vocaloid applications. But I think I'm more of a. I think a lot of people are more of like a Teto friend, right? I don't know. I don't really have a lot of songs that I remember that are made for Hatsune Miku. I know I like Meltdown by Rin and Len. Right? 5 a.m. since Subo is late, 5:15 onwards. I could stream until Saho if you guys want. Do like the Saho stream. I don't know. It's up to you. Ren live Saho sampai buka pun best juga. Wala acik dia. Satu hari 12 jam ke, Mat? What the fuck? 3 a.m. to 4:30. I mean, I could do until Sahu maybe. Sampai Sahu tak? Daniel kata Sahu sampai buka. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's like 13 hours. What the fuck? Cooking stream. But yeah. My cooking stream, I'm just gonna cook pan mi. Just me cooking pan mi, man. I kind of want to do like IRL streams. I haven't gotten the equipment to do it yet. I think my priority right now as a person, as a creator, as a human being, is I just need to get my job situated, so I have the funds to keep myself alive. That's one. 2, I need to lock in on like my structure of things I want to do. Because like every single year, right? At the beginning of the year, I at the end of the year to the beginning of the year, like January, I am so locked in, right? And then like things started coming in, like okay, there's a good event here, there's a thing there, and then suddenly like, oh fuck, I'm lost again. Or like something happened, and I'm like, fuck, I'm screwed again. Since Subuh is late, ya ampun dia tahajud sampai sahur. Entahlah. In the beginning, yeah. But I think for now, right? Regardless of what happens, I feel like I'm gonna stick to what I started to think. Because at the end of the year, I was debating, should I do more Malaysian content? Should I do more Malay speaking content? And every time that I do it, like, I know that a lot of you guys are Malaysians. I know a lot of you guys speak Malay. But it kind of like hurts me, because sometimes when I do content, I want people from my community to be able to enjoy it. I want like my significant other to enjoy it, because they don't speak Malay. They're not Malaysians. So I kind of feel bad that they can't understand the thing that I'm putting out, right? So even though I know it's better for me to do local content, speak in Malay and all that, right? TT would push it more. YT would, YT is doing YT thing. But I don't know. It just doesn't go along with like what I want to do, right? So again, I think I'm gonna stick to just primarily just doing English content, and I hope that you guys will understand, right? Because I think a lot of people that are part of like the community I'm trying to build would be part of like, oh, it's okay if I don't understand 100% of the English, as long as they're trying. And I'm not saying I won't speak Malay. Kalau korang cakap bahasa Melayu, I can just like understand. I'll talk to you, right? But primarily, I will talk in English, right? Hello, Akira. How you doing? I'm just like talking today. How you doing? But it's as you understand. Like even in this chat alone, I think a few people don't speak Malay here at all. They're like from different countries, right? So I just want to be accessible. I want to be understood by a lot of people. Sharing content in English, yeah. Because the reason why I keep going back and forth, like, oh, do I do Malay content? Do I do English content? Stuff like that. Is generally because if I focus on one thing, I want to keep doing the one thing. Because if I do Malay content and people come to my stream and I speak English, they're gonna be like, bang, kenapa cakap bahasa English ya? Bang, cakap bahasa Melayu, bang, MLBB, bang, HOK, bang. It's like, bang, acah ni. It's like, it's just very annoying, like, I'm actively screwing myself over because it's not their fault. If they look at my video, they expect my streams to be similar to my video, right? So again, I don't blame them. Bang nak quality zone bang, tunggu Saturday nanti. Hurry up. I learned Malay if you do local stuff. Like, that's the thing though, Akira. Like, the thing is that Malay isn't a lingua franca. It used to be a lingua franca, right? Like, it used to be known by a lot of people, right? But nowadays, like, I don't think a lot of the world speaks Malay. And I'm not saying that that's a bad thing, right? We are proud of our culture. That's why I like doing Malay content. I like Malay memes and all that. Or Malaysians, I would say. Malaysian memes and all that, right? But the fact is that a lot of the people in the world speak primarily English or Chinese or Indian, or Indian languages. Urdu, Tamil, and all that, right? Hello, Scarlett. How you doing, Scarlett? Hello, Slin. Kong si Fat Chai. But yeah, just generally, I just want to be consistent. Like, whatever they see on stream, whatever they see on content, is what I'm generally gonna be online. Let's see, Meloban. Mai sao mày thanh lop cái đi nang lo ni pet jam bên nó. Những cái đi pini peren ấy Are you Chinese? No, I'm Siamese. You're on the sem break? Nice. I think a lot of people are on the sem break, right? Because like they just finished their exams. So beta serono sebagai seorang Melaka kerana negara beta lingua franca lancar. But yeah, I know. But that is generally what I will be focusing on. Okay, so I got the language down. Now I need to lock in like what content should I do. For sure, I want to do singing content because it's I don't know, like for me it's like a on and off thing. I don't know if you guys have this problem, but the more I feel like I do something, sometimes I doubt myself to the point that I feel like I hate doing what I'm doing. Like it happened during my singing like grinding, right? Like I would do a lot of singing and I'd be like, damn, I sound decent in some of them, right? But then like the more I do it, the more I listen, I get this negative feeling that fuck, I suck, you know? I don't know why. Or like I start to like feel negative. I start to like hate things for some reason. It's just very weird, right? Same thing like if I do GTA RP, right? I do a lot of it and it's suddenly like I feel like damn. I feel like I'm not entertaining doing it or something like that. I don't know why. It's like a random feeling. Let's see. I think let me read what YT people are saying. I'll make the basics soon. By the way, just thinking which color to use. Oh yeah, go for it. Make a goal for him to do a Thai speaking stream. But why? But why? Me from South Korea, Johor, Lanchao. Let's see. I think a balance between locally accepted and globally accepted sounds good. Yeah, and I like okay. The only thing that I can do for in terms of TT content is essentially the red flag content, which I feel like is globally accepted, right? Let's see. I think there's a very fine line between pandering to these peeps and just putting out good content in a variety language. Lucas said. And if like you also react singing or fans or other cover stuff, get it? Oh. What if I also react singing? What do you mean react singing? Also, yeah, don't mind the fireworks. I don't have any control over that. Hello Demi, how you doing? Hello, hi FM. Hi FM, is that how you say? But yeah, I'm not Chinese, I'm mixed Chinese with Siamese. I think so. Am I mixed Chinese with Siamese or am I just Siamese? Probably both. One of them, I don't know. Or react to singing. But I guess so. Okay, that's the thing. Maybe I'm also interested to do reaction content. Like I'm interested to do it. I just need to get over the fact that like I feel like I have this like superiority complex sometimes. Like I feel like all these people are doing reaction content. I don't want to do it because I feel like I don't want to be steeping down to what they're doing. Something I'm getting attacked. What the fuck? What the hell? Why are they playing at 10 p.m.? Hello, Owl. Well, there you go. Well, but there you go. Oh my god. Oh my lord. Get down, Mr. President. Oh, okay. I will get down. Where's my body? Where's my arms? Oh, yeah. Is it over? Is it over? Holy hell. Should be good now. Oh shit, I dragged the wrong thing. Uh-oh. Drag me to the right a bit. Yeah, now we're back. Damn. Not going to over until 12 a.m. I guess. Probably it'll be into 2 a.m. to be honest. react to singing is a bit iffy because usually those who do it are professionals in the field. Exactly. Yeah. Like the reason why I don't like doing how to say reaction. I guess also okay. It really depends on how I do the reaction, because if I say like, oh, this person sings it a bit weird, whatever, like usually it comes with a background, right? Like if I'm just like reacting to it but not saying anything about it, then I just seem like I'm just milking the content. So it really depends on like how I'm going to react to it, right? But yeah, I don't know. But I do understand that reaction content is also interesting, right? The voice almost ending your looks. You just started on Ren's place. Hello, Fatima. How are you doing today? Hopefully you're doing okay. I don't make the bracelet red, blue, and white, but that's legit America. I mean, my colors are usually red, blue, black, white, and gold, if I'm mistaken. Yeah. It's not over. They're reloading their bullets. Yeah. Things that I will do, or like is on my paper, right? Is, let's see. Just chatting streams, right? Like talking to you guys. That is something that I want to do a lot. I want to connect more with the community. Want to like in a sense like talk to you guys more, both on streams and also on my YT, right? Because I feel like my YT, some people don't watch my streams, they only watch my YouTube videos, right? And in a sense, this is generally what I want to do. Is it your new model? It's the same model, but it's the 2.5 black brush up. The black and big things. Okay, Daniel. Okay, Daniel. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Actually, can I just stop the? Do you guys want the music? Like, do you guys like don't mind it if it's just like very very quiet, or does it like mess with you guys? I'll just put it very quietly. You make it red, blue, black, probably. Probably that will work. Cool lipstick berapa bang? Itu you need to ask my makeup artist lah. Ken. But yeah. In terms of like I said, content, singing, interacting with you guys, I would probably try to do less games, but I'm not sure. You know, like I don't want to play the game unless it's like a big game like GTA 6 or something like that, right? I want to play the game with people. Like I want to do content that is based on reactions, that is based on some sort of like emotion, right? If it's a sad or if it's a how to say a memorable content, something like that. Like that's my root reason for doing content. Like I keep asking a lot of people throughout the months, like, why do you guys what do you guys think is what do you guys think is like my strongest point that makes you guys stay, you know, that kind of thing. And I think a majority of you guys say it's like uh my I wouldn't say my thoughts, but like the way that I react to things, right? The way that I take something and I put it in a form that you guys can feel like it's entertainment, right? The way I think, the way I react, and definitely how spontaneous I am sometimes. I feel like that is my strong point. Have you tried Hotopia? Unfortunately, no. But my whole mod team and my whole freaking community are playing Hotopia. My mods are convincing me to play it. I don't know. I don't know. Welcome to the stream, by the way, Umau. Say baka download sebab dah habis exam. Yes, silakan. Join the crew. Yeah. How you doing, by the way? Happy Chinese New Year, people that just came inside. Hopefully you all are doing okay. Games with viewers. Like I think I'm trying to like set up like schedules on that too, but the thing that stops me from scheduling stuff is like, what do I do? What do I um what games do I do? Which one should I choose? All that. It's always like something that that prevents me from actually doing something. You gotta at least try. No, I'll give it a try. I'll give it a try. Oh my god. Ready for your arrival in Heartopia. Is Heartopia even a game you play, Daniel? Is that like a thing? Let's see, accuracy and honestly, I keep saying honest. Why do I say honest? Oh. Honestly, I don't mind what you play. You make it entertaining, and that's what makes me stay. Mm. Like that's why I feel like uh I need to find out like what I can do to bring out the best in me, that is, right? Like I could always just like continue playing GTRP, like doing the things I want to do, but I don't know. I want something that I can repackage and make into a YouTube video, and then uh it'll be its own advertisement board, right? Essentially, I'm aiming for efficiency. What I do on stream, I can hopefully go back to the stream and find some things like either a clip or a video idea, and I can repurpose it. Because to be fair, right, I have limited time throughout the day and a lot more limited energy to edit and also post it, right? So at the end of the day, I need to be efficient with what I'm doing. Right? Maybe you should revise some projects that got shelved. I have a lot of projects that never got to see the life of day. That's why. Lifelink. Mm. Okay, like there was a project called Lifelink. We got the server, and everything. It got set up. The reason why it didn't go is because we couldn't find a day where most of the people were online to do it, and plus some of them are just gone. So I think right now my priority, especially since like Lifelink, it needed like a financial capital, right, to rent the servers. So I'm kind of like restructuring my priorities, right, to doing content that relies me not to spend a lot of money, because truthfully speaking, I can't even spend any money, right? But it's not because I don't want to, it's because I can't. So Zomboy, I think even Zomboy you have to like rent the server. I'm just thinking harder like what I can do with what I have, because looking at myself, what do I have? I have, editing software. I have a pretty powerful PC, good audio. So I just need to utilize what I have and build from there, right? Like a lot of the times, like I keep seeing like my inspirations, right? Like say Sea Dog or other people around the VTubers sphere that have made it, or so-called made success, right? All of them had to begin somewhere, and I feel like even though I've been like almost a decade in, I still feel like I'm just beginning, right? It's always gonna feel like that. Zomboy, I got contacts that can help. Do Zomboy RP. Zomboy RP, and you're just like trying to survive. To be honest, like Zomboy content is going wild on YT. You know, it's just a matter of like how you like frame it, right? But regardless, maybe try collab with other streamers. Mm-mm. I mean, that's definitely up my alley, right? I want to collab with more streamers, but the thing about trying to collab with other people is finding the time and space to do something together, right? Because a lot of the times the people that I'm trying to collab with, they have their own schedule, they have their own like things they're doing, and most of the time it doesn't clash well with mine, right? So I'm trying to focus more on strengthening the relationship between me and you guys, right? My community, and then strengthening my ability to produce content. And collabs are on the third on the list for me at least, right? Because at the end of the day, people that find me through collabs or people that vibe with me and stuff like that, when they look at my content, it's kind of sad. There's not much things going on, right? So I want to fix that. Yeah. Just come back again. Hello, Ariel. Is that how you say your name? Ariel, probably. You want to start posting content too, but you don't know if you can do it consistently. I mean, if you're doing it like as a hobby, just posting it whenever is good enough, Akira. Like even for me, I'm starting to think of like just don't give a fuck about like if it's the most optimal time or something like that. If I can afford to do it easily to find out like what time and all that, sure. But I just need to adapt my old mentality of just posting and just moving on to the next thing, right? Because if you post something and then hope for it to blow up, it's never gonna happen most of the time. It's like the most random things are gonna blow up, weirdly enough, right? Somewhat RP, but it's improv half the time. It's improv. Wow. I mean, I think most of the RP things that I went inside are improv though, Luca. Except for some, like they have templates and then just improv everything in between. Food review, but you review out of pocket things like a whole chicken. What the fuck? But yeah. How's it been at your place though, Luca? What you been up to? You're back? Oh, welcome back, Daniel. Maybe I can live with that as a hobby. Yeah. Like, realistically speaking, right? Content creation isn't something that you can make into a job out of like the seams, right? Even when you have like say 100 people consistently watching you every single day, it's hard for you to survive. Because like everyone that is watching now, every single one of you, like Luca, Akira, and anyone from like all the platforms, right? You guys are your own human being. You have your own issues every day, your own ambition. So that's why like having even one or two, three viewers is already crazy enough, right? Imagine having 100 people with all different like motives in lives, different problems, and then decide to drop by your stream every single day. That is actually amazing as hell, right? That's why I always appreciate you guys dropping by, even watching the VOD, leaving a comment, sharing. Because no matter how big you are, maybe when you become bigger you forget it sometimes. But that's just my thoughts, right? I don't know how it feels like to be in a big community, but it's easier for you to appreciate every single one that comes inside the community because there's not many yet, right? Mm-mm. You want to eat a whole chicken? Are you okay? I see. That's why I thought maybe I'll buy you a whole chicken for you to eat and you can make a mukbang stream out of it. Okay, there's a contradictory statement there, Luca. You say you want to eat the whole chicken. Why do I need to? Why do you need to buy it for me to eat? How does that work? Why don't you do it for your channel? Hmm? I feel like that's a banger. That's a banger comeback content though, Luca. Like you just record yourself eating a whole chicken. It's like, damn, this chicken nice, man. And just post it. It's his guilty pleasure. It's like, okay, now okay, this is okay. Am I getting this right? You want to eat a whole chicken, right, Luca? But then you want to buy me the whole chicken so I eat and review it. Like, do you have like an NTR fetish or something? Like, what is this? Like, is this some sort of like, is this like some form of new NTRism? Like, you hand me what you want to do and then I do it in front of you. Is that what? Isn't that what NTR is? Am I getting this right? What is happening? I buy chicken for me and you. Oh my god. Why? So while I eat, I got something to watch. What the fuck? um, you know what? I prefer if you just buy the chicken and you eat it, record it, and post it, and then I can watch your reaction to it. I feel like that is the most appropriate in this scene. So I get, you got nothing. Just because I want to eat a whole chicken doesn't mean I can't buy one for my friend. Okay. Then like it fulfills my craving to eat when you eat during a mukbang. What the fuck am I looking at? The level of Lika catchiness. Damn Lika. Should not be underestimated. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, how you doing, Better We Can't? Okay, lah, I buy whole chicken to eat and stream. You sit in call me. Now he wants to reverse NTR. Now he turned from an NTR to an exhibitionist of voyeurism. It's just okay. Now I'm gonna eat this chicken. And you watch me eat this chicken. Now he turned into a freaking voyeurism. What the fuck? Eat the chicken while watching someone eat the chicken. I like this guy. What is going on through your mind, Luca? What is happening? What makin meresahkan? Exactly. What the? That's it's disturbingly sweet. Not even watch, just listen to me, okay? That's like ASMR voyeurism at this point. I feel like there's some hidden like things right there. I don't know. You're just hungry, then go and eat. Have you ever thought of going to eat? Who are you, Ren? Huh? Are you RenNeedHealing? My god. Because there's nothing to book out here. Damn. I mean, don't you have like bread or anything? I like this guy. Give me 10 of it. What the fuck? Felt. I mean, it's because he's in your region, Cappy. What do you expect? You know what? Go and find Cappy and steal her samyang. Luca want to sweet with me. Go and sweet with someone else lah. He has a girlfriend. Go sweet with her lah. Rennie eating. Luca ni eating. Yolah. Betul lah tu. Alright. Actually, I got a random question to ask you guys, right? If you go to your like actually no, you don't need to go to YouTube. But like, what type of like videos have you guys been watching? Like, do you guys see like a certain pattern and everything? Because like for me nowadays, I don't really watch YouTube for what it is, right? I just look at like, oh, what is blowing up? What are the titles they're using? Oh, Mew is doing a confession. Your viewer's confession. That's nice. Let's see. Tips kalau tak ada orang nak borak keluar rumah cakap dengan kucing. Menacingly scuttles towards Cappy. Nice. I don't know. I think like last month for me, it used to be a lot of Minecraft, you know? Like 100 days in Minecraft, blah 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 in Minecraft, all this Minecraft, right? And at the end of the day, I feel like, especially for like Minecraft content, it's still like an evergreen thing. I still can do it. Just need to understand. What was all the motorcycles and shit, man? What the hell? Chill. Going to 1-star restaurant, testing viral TikTok recipes. That's true. I feel like a lot of those kind of content, you need capital to do it, because you need money to go and buy the things and go to the place, stuff like that. YT algorithm will change based on what you last watched. That is true. Kenapa dia orang ni? What is wrong with him? Mine is a lot of deadlock content and also a lot of high note test trends. Okay. You're a lot of Chinese short drama. Okay. Rumpit, yeah. I think it's like the cousins of like the neighborhood or something. Oh yeah, long time to see. Happy Chinese New Year. How are you doing today? Ni howdy. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of monkey memes. What the fuck? Hmm. I still stand by the statement, right? That no matter the type of topic, as long as there's someone that is interested to watch it and the person packages it nicely, you will find a crowd for it, right? That's why I feel like a lot of the things I'm doing is like I just need to package it more. Even if it's lower effort, as long as I keep being consistent, I feel like it should be okay. Mm. You always been Chinese by heart? Yeah. Ah, thank you for the punch card. Hello, Sukise. I think that's how you say your name, right? Sukise Meal. Oh wait, I think you're the VTuber that I found recently, right? Yeah, you guys can go check out Sukise Mio on TT. If I'm not mistaken, she is. I'm not sure if she's a new VTuber, but pretty interesting. I would, if I remember correctly, yeah. Tak ada alasan sebab tak banyak hari masuk. Ah, tak ada alasan. Oh, man, it's okay. How you been, Nozief? What you been up to? Since kindergarten, eh? What the fuck? Oh, yes, thank you for the shout out. Yeah, no worries. I think I'm not sure if you guys know, but like in X or Twitter, there has been a big trend going on that's like VTubers, where are you from? And then like you say something that is very local, right? Like example, my one says like, I've grown up on Mama and also Foodpanda. I know that Farah said something along the lines like, "Oh, I'm from Malaysia." See, 67, 67 macam bang. Hello, Amahudin. How you doing today? So, uh, that's why I feel like at first I was starting to lose hope on, say, platforms like X or Threads. But after like this like nice interaction, this nice trend, I'm starting to feel like yeah, I need to focus again on trying to learn how to utilize Twitter and stuff like that, because it's very foreign to what I know. I study a lot of like video content, like YT algorithms, Instagram, blah blah blah, TT, all that. But when it comes to like Twitter, when it comes to X, I am drawing blanks. Like it's hard for me to sometimes find how to land a good tweet, if that makes sense, right? See, Nigel said because another reason because I watched this drama because I don't want to lose your Chinese speaking skills. Okay, faham. Si Ziab said tengah fikir project apa nak buat untuk final year project. Kulangan ni FYP though. It takes a while, but nanti kalau ada idea tu okay lah. Dia laju je. You didn't have sword? Huh? Kau buka TT aku keluar mute mana 7 tapi rumah. Mana version? The heck? Oh. Pam 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 pam. If you tell. But yeah. Oh yeah, I was speaking about like the the Twitter trend, right? Sorry, I got lost in thought. But essentially, I think through that, I found quite a lot more Malaysian VTubers that were secretly spotting around. There's a few that are very interesting, though. I think Farah mentioned about a guy that has green hair, is a botanist or something. Let me see. Oh, thank you. Hello, Raphael Sweaty Biceps. Sub Echo. Oh. What hell? A botanist? I think so. Is it Pip? Are you Pip, Raphael Sweaty Biceps? Or are you someone new? Let's see. Let me go and find out. I think a lot of people saw Farah's thing, right? What does that mean? Okay, so you're not Pip. So I have a moderator that also has like freaky names like you. So I thought you were him, but don't worry about it. But yeah, how did you find me? Um, Raphael's a sweat missing Pip. Right, right. Mm-hmm. FYP, I see. Yeah, welcome, Emran. Currently, I'm just talking about random things. We're talking about like a Twitter trend that is happening where people are, saying what country they're from, stuff like that. Let's see. View. Is it view post activity? Yeah, there we go. See, there's Mifi, Daburo Akira. I think like that guy has been in the VTuber industry for a long time. Junie Perwood. Oh, like international people. This Can, this Ra, Mio. Oh, Mio. This is a different Mio. You know, like what catches me off like guard sometimes? Like there are actually a lot of VTubers from India, surprisingly, right? It's just harder for us to meet them, huh? See, no one there. Mm-mm. You expect like see less of them also, right? The funny thing about like the trend was that um it was supposed to show like what is your ethnicity, right? What's your kachukan? So technically, um my one should be like my character and then like say Malaysian, Chinese, and Thailand, right? That should be like the the kachukan. But I don't know. But I feel like most people are like that. Like for most Malaysians, they're just Malaysian. I think because if you use a Chinese flag, then kind of doesn't really. It's not really suitable, is it? Ultimate C. Yep. I don't know. What do you guys think? You bet you not mampus? Well, sayonara, Luca. Sayonara. I mean, you're coming back in 3 days, so hopefully you can see you around. Bye, bye, Luca. But for sure, there are a frick ton of like Filipino VTubers. If you saw on Twitter, I think every time I scroll, there's a lot of Filipino like flags, and I'm like, damn, that is crazy. I'll contact Queen of buy the chicken. Don't have to buy the chicken, man. Buy the chicken for yourself. God dang it. Well, the model plates are back again. Oh god. There's truly a lot of like Indonesians also around, which is pretty cool. You know what? I haven't seen much Thai people, Thai VTubers, but there are a lot of like Thai agencies, VTubers that are around. Hi, I'm super bored. Hello, Muhammad Nazmi Akin. Namu, Namu government. I'm curious why less Thai. I think they're all them. Do Thai what do Thai people use? Like maybe it's like China where like uh they have their own WeChat or something. I'm not sure. Are they on Twitter? Are they on like I don't know Threads? Where are they at? Even your friend suddenly said she wants to be a VTuber, but the funniest part is she asked me how because I watch a lot of VTubers. I mean, go for it, man. Go for it. You barely seen VTubers from your country. Where are you from, Raphael? If you don't mind me asking. Thai people use X too. Vietnamese use Facebook. Hmm. Naruhodo. Oh, Brunei. I can recommend you a few. Um, my friend Irie is from Brunei, and she's a VTuber. Mm. Yeah, there are actually a few. Even my friend that is not a VTuber, but she's a content creator. She's called Malol Papal. You can go check them out. I think Malol is on kind of like a semi hiatus because she's busy with her marriage life. But Irie's been streaming a lot nowadays, so you can go check it out. You're Malaysian? Yeah, welcome, welcome. Nice to meet. Hello, Lemonade. How are you doing today? Wrong step. Unfortunately, I watch a lot, but know nothing. It's fine. I mean, watching content and knowing how they do it is different, right? I only know one, who is my friend Primrose. I see. Yeah, there are a lot of YouTubers. Mm. I think a lot of people are trying to get into VTubing, and I wish the best of luck for them. I'm checking it out. Oh, let me write it for you so that you can go find them. They are usually on the Purple app. Yeah, they're majority on Purple app. They don't really do TT much, I think. But regardless, there are a lot of things that people need to understand. Is that watching something a lot doesn't mean you can, give people advice about it. Not because you're not, smart or anything. It's because there's a lot of things that you don't see behind the scenes, like the settings, the tech settings, how do people get their model, how do people configure it, what do they use, you know, like the ideology of like how their content works. Because some people, they may seem like they're not doing much, right? Like they may seem like, oh, this person doesn't really have good graphics. They don't have, they seem like the structure of the video is not good. But behind the scenes, they might actually do a lot, Like I was watching this one video explaining how a Minecraft YouTuber was dominating his like career, right? He was having millions of views. But then the thumbnail, the video, everything looks normal. It's like a 10-year-old was doing it. So what I to like give a TLDR, he studied like something that was very viral back then, but then the person stopped. So he was gonna do it in his own way, and he made it in a simple way that it doesn't take a lot of time, and he can like upload a lot in a week. So now he's filling in a void that a lot of people crave in terms of content, and he's uploading a lot so a lot of people can see it and interact with it, and the system will push it. That's how it works. Second is why I macam me. Why is it sure I know how to be a VTuber? All I know is how to be a PNG tuber. I mean, PNG tuber is a great start. Let's go for it. What's going on? I'm just talking to you guys. Hi, welcome to stream, by the way, Jay. Hello, Ola. Aku orang yang bikin fan art buat kamu. Hello, Ola. Thank you. We go find them. Yeah, go for it. But yeah, at the end of the day, VTubing, PNG tubing, even like just being a normal flesh tuber, like a normal person, all of that are just a medium, right? It is your niche, but it is actually just a medium for people to identify you. It's your branding. What you really have to pay attention to is what you bring out, right? Sometimes a lot of people just focus too much on, oh, I'm a VTuber. I need to do VTuber things. I need to learn from VTuber only people. But I think a lot of successful people, they study what's blowing up for other people outside the industry, and they bring it into the VTubing industry, right? Like you can even see like a lot of VTubers that are branching out to the real world, right? Like I think I started seeing more like Bao or something, Numi just wearing a mask, a Cotton Tails. They start wearing masks and they do IRL streams, do cooking streams, offline collabs, and in the local scene, like you can see Lily, Luna, they're starting to wear masks. They're starting to do IRL like vlogs. So like it's not really about being a VTuber. You're essentially just a content creator, and VTubing is your persona, your facade, you can call it, right? So yeah, like just learn how to make content. Like if they have a certain like interest they want to do, then go all in. Let's just go do it. Mm-mm. At this point, uh, there's a lot of things that people can do, and especially now that again I mentioned YT is recommending more smaller content creators. So I feel like you would have a fun time, right? The non fun thing about content creation for a lot of people is that you won't see a lot of growth in the beginning. Sometimes you get lucky. Most of the time, it is a very slow thing in life, right? But going on a tangent, but I feel like that's with anything in life, right? You have a lot of things that you want to do in life, but being able to understand something and to perform it well takes a lot of time, takes a lot of time, takes a lot of effort. And time and effort are something that human beings sometimes struggle with a lot, especially people like me, right? I am very impatient. I am very spontaneous, right? You can blame it on my zodiac form because I'm an Aries, but it's just like an excuse. But for me, if I were to reflect on myself, it is something like the way that I grew up. I tend to get things very fast. I figure out things quite fast. So I am always trying to do things fast. If I don't do it fast, I am a failure, right? What this means is that I'm not prone to failing. And when I do know that I'm going to fail, or there's a big chance for me to fail, I tend to not do it. That's why I don't do well in mathematics because it's something that you have to practice. You have to understand formulas. You have to fail a lot to get the right answer. I'm more into creative work. I'm more into that because technically there is no how to say this. It's not black and white kind of. It's more like a gray area. You can turn anything into something valuable, right? Hello, pro gamer. How are you doing today? Let's see, Cat said sometimes I don't know why people questioned when they suddenly making RL vids like they also human. Uh it could be a lot of reasons. Like I don't know if like a lot of you know about the VTuber culture, but VTubing started in Japan, right? It started in Japan, and the thing about Japanese culture is that they're very strict upon the culture of anything, like idolism, stuff like that, and especially the history, you know, their identity as a Japanese country. But the thing about um, the VTuber culture in itself is that it's built about being behind a persona, being 2D, being a facade that you can entertain people. And if you're more like a traditionalist, right? They would expect you to know about the culture, Zatsudans, about um, what do we call it? It's hard to explain. The VTuber culture is like very niche, right? But if you watch like Japanese like VTubers, you will understand it. Like they have certain things that they do. They're quite different from us. Like they have a strict rule never to take a selfie of yourself, never show your body. If you're gonna do a IRL stream, you have to wear gloves. You have to wear like things that don't show. Oh my god, my mic. Hello, Mija. Thank you for nice. How are you doing today? Um, you can't show your skin color and all that. It's a whole sets of rules. So some people are very extremists. They would look at the new generation of VTubers or people that are how to say moving forward in terms of like the way that they're VTubing, and then they would say like, "Oh, you're a fake VTuber," stuff like that. Like for me, I don't particularly care. Like if they want to show their face, if they want to do 2.5D, they want to do real life D, whatever. As long as you're happy, right? Because I'm not really the most traditional VTuber too. I don't have a debut stream sometimes. I don't have a lot of things that VTubers do. But the most important thing is that you just don't trample on people, and you try to understand why people hate you. And if you try to like abide by their rules as much as you can, even if they still hate you, then I don't think it's your problem at that point, right? Because like people are gonna hate you regardless. This is my point of view, at least. I feel like, especially for you guys, since you guys are from the K-pop industry, right? People are gonna hate you regardless. It doesn't matter. VTuber yang paling aku faham bila gender collab macam lelaki dengan perempuan tak boleh buat langsung. Okay. That one does exist, but it's more to agencies. And that's because paling tak faham. Okay. Biar saya terangkan. Kamu suka fan art? Yeah, I do like your fan art, Wala. Thank you. But okay. The reason why people have this conception in the rules that female VTubers and male VTubers can't collab is due to, again, the VTuber culture from Japan. It stems from the idol culture that if you're an idol, especially a girl idol, you can't have a relationship. You cannot interact with a male, public figure. The reason why is because in the idol culture in Japan, you are kind of like put in a pedestal. You're kind of like put in such a form that you are pure. You cannot be tainted. You can't interact with guys. You cannot date. You cannot have any form of interaction with them, right? Like, it's like a sin. To give you an example, there is an incident once in the the Japanese idol scene where one of the girl idols in a girl group, quite a big name. I forgot what name it was. It could be AKB48. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But she was found out to have a boyfriend, and her whole fandom, her whole community turned on her. And this is because like the fans in the idol industry in Japan, they worship their bias, their oshi, you call it, right? In VTuber, they call it oshi. In K-pop, they call it bias. And I guess for you guys, it's like idola. And they worship them like they're gods. They're pure, right? And whenever something is tainted, they just like hate on you. Like they turn from like a fanatic lover to a fanatic hater. And so the repercussions for doing that, the idol ended up having to shave her head bald as repentance, as a way of saying, they're sorry, you know? So unfortunately, there are that kind of cases a lot in Japan. So it kind of bleeds into like the VTuber side, but more to agencies. Actually, I do have a story, to be honest. Jawab, kenapa Allah? Saya tengah bercerita ni. Kenapa? Apa jadinya? Huh? Why are you spamming and shit? What was he saying? Pernah ada orang yang bikin... Yeah, there are a lot of people are doing fan art. But yeah, what was I saying again? Shit. Oh yeah, I was talking about like how I have a story that it has something to do with like the male and female thing, right? So back in 2023, I actually had a goal, or like a dream in VTubing, where I wanted to make a cover or like a duet with someone that I really admire their singing. I really like the way that they sing, the way that they the technique that they show, the voice that they have. And I put it like a goal, right? If I uploaded a lot of like covers or something, or if I started to grow, I would, try to like invite them for a duet or to make a song together, right? And eventually, like, even though I wasn't big at all, I think it was like a year ago or 2 years ago, I was like, you know what? Let me try. Sometimes if you don't ask, you don't know. So eventually, I did message this VTuber, and she replied. She was very nice, and she mentioned that like due to how her agency is, it's a girl only agency. Um, how to say? She can't really do covers with male VTubers, and I was like, oh shit. Well, time to go to Thailand. Time to get that. Time to get that operation that I can turn into. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's unfortunate. But that's just how it is. Cause like as much as you don't want to acknowledge it, saying that you are single, saying that you are how to say very dedicated to your fans grants you an asset the grants you like a highway, like a expressway for you to how to say grow closer with your community, right? Like it's to the point where like sometimes people complain that it's parasocialism, you know, where you're too infatuated with your bias oshi, whatever you call him. You sound so much like my friend. Hello Shah, your friend. Interesting. I'm not sure, maybe I could be. Kenapa orang gak bisa langsung berteman? Contohnya aku minta kamu jadi teman aku. Because we're trying to be entertainers. We're not trying to make friends, at least. Not we, me at least. Like I'm trying to make VTubing into a career, right? Like I'm not trying to be friends with the viewers. Like if I do have a friend or a few on the viewer side, that's fine. But if I have the same relationship like how I have with my friends with all the viewers, that's where parasocialism comes in. And how to say it becomes harder for all of us to actually interact, right? Time to become Ladyboy Ren. Damn, you know Carmen and Kieran Pokemon Scarlet? Unfortunately, I don't, Eva. I'm sorry. Jawab pakai bahasa Malaysia. Okay, dia macam ni, Ola. Saya bukannya mencari teman, tapi saya ingin menjadi entertainer, you know. Like, saya harap kamu paham lah, kan? That's like the most. This is the most easiest way. I think yeah, that is like the most easiest way I could say. Like saya bukan nak cari teman, saya cuma nak entertain orang, you know. Hello, only simp, only simp for you three. What happened to your first two accounts, only simp? Yeah. But anyhow, going back to like my story, I hope like the best for them. You know, I hope the best for him. That's for sure. The person that was trying to like you know collab with. Nowadays, I do have someone that I'm trying to grow enough so that I can as a collaboration on a song with them because I enjoy the way that they make music. I enjoy again like the same thing. Like for me, like I don't really care much about technique. It's more about the way that they sing, the way that they voice sounds, and how they make the cover, right? So recently I've been playing the same song again and again. I think like my mods know practically. But yeah, like the person's not really like humongous and but I hope like they do reach the success that they want, right? Manifesting for Ren Zodo and RenNeedHealing Ren times 2. You want me to do a cover at Ren Zodo? Damn. I feel that's still far away. You know what I want, guys? You know what really sets me on fire? Recently I saw I think I talked about it, but recently I saw there was an event, a GTA RP event that was being made by Luca Kaneshiro, not Luca Hanayagi. Luca Kaneshiro from Ninisani. And I don't care about District V. Like I don't care about if it's like a famous person thing or something. It looks so much fun. Like I wish I was invited to that thing. Like I and like the thing about like Oshi is that it is fun and there are a lot of like bugs and everything. But most of the time, it's hard for us to even get 10 people on a server or like 15 people. I think the highest we got was like 16, right? And how to say, it's hard for me to actually find people, even when I try my best to, like, oh, do you have a number or something. Like, I saw the cards and I'm FOMO. Yeah, like, I wish I could join, but the thing about, like, the creative industry is that you can't really join just because you want to, and you need a certain amount of trust. And to earn trust, you have to have in formulations is called cable, and or for the public it's called connections, right? So when you have a lot of connections, then you have a reputation to protect. So when you have a reputation to protect, then you are trusted, because then everyone is on the same playing field, right? You're leveraging your public image to be able to how to say to be able to build like like your bridges to join things. Ola, can you stop spamming, Ola? At this point, like, I feel like it's fair game for like a moderator to like give a warning at this point. I'm not even sure why they were like this. Hmm. Bagay kabay. Butang binasa kabay. I'll join the server. Oh, sure. I think it's at the description if you're on YT. Mm-mm-mm. Let's see. I don't know. In terms of like the V district, I really want to see what happens. I think it starts on the 23rd, was it? Oh no, that's when Resident Requiem comes out. Uh when does it start? 22? Probably. I don't know. But I want to see what happens. Damn. I'll just enjoy what I can on Oshi, you know? Like, I'm not there yet, but one day, maybe one day, I'll get the opportunity to actually join them. Who knows, right? That's why I want to work hard. I want to work hard. I need you guys' help to also, clear my doubts. Actually, make me lock in the things. Instead of just like I have 10,000 ideas. No, I don't want to. I don't know which one to do. Damn. Can you do reaction videos one day? Yeah, I think I should put like reaction stuff on stream one of these days, right? What kind of things do you want me to react to though? What do they call you? Do they just call you only simp? It's kind of awkward calling you only simp though. I hope you one day can react there too. Can reach there too. Yeah. I would just be a cop to be honest. Mm-hmm. Speaking of which, in Oshi, I made another character, using the name, the usual name Lucian, right? And he's gonna be like a stoic guy, a nonchalant, quiet guy, like a stark difference between the current character that I'm playing, which is Maui. Not sure if I'll stream it anytime soon, but we'll see first. I'll farm with him to get money first, right? I'm still thinking of like the kind of voice that I'm gonna lock in for him, because Maui sounds like, like the what you call it, like the ordinary uncle from Malaysia, right? So I was thinking of like basing Lucian in Oshi, kind of like Leon or something, right? His backstory, story, if you guys are interested, is that he has gone through a lot of like crime in his past life, but due to like a gang war, he got mixed up in a lot of like in a lot of like say gang war stuff, and his people that he hold dear kind of like got evaporated, you know, got cut off. Mm-hmm. Got unalived, you could say. So he's kind of like in a period of like mourning, stuff like that, and he detests the criminal life. That's why he's gonna just be 100% a police. No, sorry, Lucy. I guess so. Wait, Ola is 10 years old? Oh, what? Let me just do this. Let me just do this. There you go. That's why it's button. Yeah, why is a 10-year-old in my my stream? Uh maaf. There you go. So what I just wrote like Ola community saya tidak membenarkan orang bawah umur 18 tahun. Kerana itu saya perlu block kamu di sini. Yeah, I think I keep forgetting that like to put my title in +18 or something. Opening kindy suddenly? Nah. Actually got into trouble back in 2021 or something. 2021, 2022. 2020 I think at least. Where people were were saying that like, oh, you're not really doing kid friendly things and a lot of kids are watching. I was like, my stream is +18. It's in the rules. What do you mean? How would I know that they're kids? Boom. It's not my fault. Yeah. I guess at this point I would need to write that it's like +18. Would that help though? I have no idea. Maybe. Apa maksudnya viewer boleh tak kids friendly? I mean, why kids tuning into phones that much? I don't know. I mean, okay, think about it for a while, right, guys? Like, am I even kid friendly? I don't think so. No. I mean, I'm very patient with people at least, but I don't think I'm kid friendly. Yeah, back then when I used to hang out with more rowdy people, I would actually even say that it's PG 18 plus only. But I mellowed down a lot these days because of like things, and I grew, and yeah, I just now I just want to vibe, make content that is impactful, stuff like that. Well, on the slightest sense, like, what do you think? Should we just like put on the title 18 plus only, or like what's the situation? See, 18 plus, but then I don't know. Bocah tak dibenarkan. It's not in my rules. Definitely not. Because I feel like, I don't know. I don't know. Hello, Soul. How you doing today? Like, I feel like, okay, my community isn't exclusively 18 plus, right? Maybe 16 plus, because I'm not really talking about adultery stuff most of the time. But there is a chance that it might happen. The chances increases when someone expects you comes in, so maybe. Oh, Dini. How you doing, Dini? I think I haven't seen you in a while. Have you been here before? And thanks to the sub, Artsy. Oh, Soul. How you doing, Soul? And the topic is not suitable for them sometimes. Exactly. I feel like a lot of the times the things that we're speaking about is quite hard to. It's quite for them to understand even. Chance increase with RP. That is also true. That is also true. I don't know. Wait, do you guys have mod on TT, Cat and Najwa? Doing good, just got time to relax a bit. I see. Happy Chinese New Year. What you been busy with, Sol? I haven't seen you much, right? Oh yeah, I need to give you mod. Give me a second, yeah. Boom. Ambi. Why is your picture Snorlax? Peach Snorlax, bye. Boom, boom. There you go. But well, yeah, but as I was explaining before, I think back in 2020, 2021, when I was streaming a lot in the YT space, only YT, I had a lot of viewers at that time, probably like 100 or so, 50 to 100, and most of them are, I would say, below 18. But I was just doing content with, like, say, my friends at that time, like Bing and all that, right? So nothing really adultery about it. But the problem was that, like, there are a few people that notice that the way that I talk sometimes is, it's not really it's not really the most safe for work sometimes, right? Because I do curse, I do how to say things that are out of pocket sometimes. Within reasons, at least I do believe so. And especially like the kids in Malaysia, sometimes they're like, bro, you can't curse, bro. Bang, tak boleh mencarut, bang. Bang, tak baik tau, berdosa tau, bang. All that shit. But it's just how I am. And I don't know, I just try to keep myself unfiltered as possible so that it's easier for me to be genuine. Like, I don't really have anything to hide most of the time. Mm. Except for things that would get me banned on TT and stuff like that. That's why I try not to say them. But yeah, like the people were saying like I was allowing kids to come into my stream and being a bad influence to them. And I was like, first of all, no, wait, give me a second. Is my thing on? Oh yeah. So I was like, actually, my place is a maturity community space, so get the fuck out of my place. And if you don't like it, you can go outside. You don't have to come in my stream. But you know how people are sometimes. Like, it made me kind of hate streaming on YT sometimes. Surprisingly, right? Kalau ada position kat sini, pula. Let's see. So you've been busy moving and touching a lot of grass. That's cool. Well, hopefully you're doing okay. Take care of yourself, by the way. Not the curse police trying to prevent us cursing. I think it's more worse for you guys, maybe, so, because I don't know. Like, I think the most like hardest it hit was like my friend Farah, because as you may or may not know, Farah Adiba, she's a VTuber that wears the tudung kan. So people are more critical of her, like what she do, what she doesn't do, when she curse, like if she doesn't speak Malay and all that. I'm like, fuck y'all, man. Can you stop like controlling everything that this person wants to do? Because you know how OP Farah would be if like people stop judging her. Like, she would do the cutest thing and the most like gachip thing in the in the same page. And I'm not saying that she is like plus 18 material. Like, she is actually very, very safe in terms of like the spectrum and stuff like that, right? But people are criticizing her for everything she does, and I don't know, it just makes her feel down most of the time, right? Like, even for me, I guess for me is like we're kind of like used to it because I've been doing it for a while. But even when I'm used to it, it kind of bugs me a lot, right? Like, so what the fuck do you want me to do? But my top three things that I hate the most, right? Particularly like facing those like kids or bochil or whatever again. One is definitely like, bro, why are you not speaking only in Malay, stuff like that. Two is um face reveal, whatever. That's pretty normal, I would say. Third is um when they try to like ask you to do something that they want, and when you say no and they just keep saying, just do it, just do it, just do it. It annoys the shit out of you. Femboy? No, boy. I'm boy. The female VTuber got more worse, especially our clothing. Mm-mm. I think for you guys, the female VTubers, right? Just being, how to say, attractive is like a sign for them to how to say, heckle you, to like be flirty with you. They think like just because you have big like mellows, you know, big marshmallows, they be like, oh, it's free pass. Now I can call you my bitch, you know, like what the fuck? What is wrong with people sometimes? Like I don't know if like it's because like the internet is protected by the anonymity, right? Like being anonymous. That's why they're so brave about doing everything like that. But I don't know. To me, it just seems like they're very what should I call it? They're very uncivilized. Very civilized. All I see is the fembo potential. I mean, sure, if that's all you choose to see, you know. Sometimes in life, I feel like if you focus on a yellow color and you go to the highway, you can only see yellow cars. So it kind of tells a lot about the type of person you are when you try to focus on something, which goes into how you look into life itself. No, that's why for me, I'm trying to be more positive because I feel like if I just focus on the negative, I can only see the cup as half empty all the time instead of half full. Unfortunately. Also, can you stop copy pasting stuff, Jenny? Like, I feel like those are like some long lines and they are very random. Let's see. Year 14. Well, another person, Najwa. Another person is underage. Get out of here. Oh. Other way, I did it. It's fine. I did it. It's fine. It's fine. I did it. Okay. Just don't tell people your age online. Like, I know it's such a trivial thing, but like it's not safe. It's not safe for you to do that. That's a buggy's black. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Like I can do it pretty easily anyway here. They got kicked. I mean, yeah, this one thing is like they're a bit odd, but also like they just revealed that they're underage, right? And at this point, I just care about the quality of like my community more than like how many people are in the stream, right? Can I be an admin? Unfortunately, like I think we already have enough admins. Uh, yeah, more than enough. To be honest, like for the past few years, I just didn't even need moderators. Because I can just like look at the right side, right? But you know, like the more I want to grow, the more I want to do other stuff. I think I need to. What happens when you go emergency? My brother pergi clinic. Oh, it's okay. Just focus on your clinic. Your brother first, then Najwa. It's fine. No, someone's just being weird. But nonetheless, um, I think we're already good on mods, which also brings me to a second story actually. And I remember, and because like I'm speaking of like this topic, I'm remembering a lot of the stories that used to happen to me. What do you have to do to be an admin? I mean, I don't think I need an admin, but in the future, if I do need one, I'll just select them from like my community, the people that are active, that are genuine, you know. Because like again, I don't need a lot of admins. But back in like 2021, I think around there, I used to pick a few of the YT people as moderators. I don't know if you noticed a few names like Misaki or Maresmi. There used to be one called Charlotte. They were like my YT mods, right? And they were doing a lot of like they were doing a lot in terms of like, you know, banning people that are weird, stuff like that. But there was this one person, I forgot what the name was, but they were very active, and I decided to like, yeah, sure, you can be a mod too. You know, you seem very nice. But there was one incident. Uh, they got modded today, and then the next day they had like this incident happen. Uh, it appears that like their little brother was using her phone, and then like they kept spamming or something. So we had to like time her out. And when she came back, she noticed her mod status got changed, and then she was just like, "Oh, I see, I got unmodded. Like, I'm sorry, my brother used it." I was like, "Oh, it's fine." Like, I did say I'll mod her back. I'll mod her back when the stream ends, and I'll mod her back when the stream ends. And she's like, "Oh, I see how it is. Like, it's not even my fault, you know." And then like you unmod me. I was like, "No, no, no, like, brother, chill. Like, I'll mod you when the stream ends, right?" And she just kept playing this victim mentality, like, "Oh, after all I did for you, after all the times I spent, blah 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 blah, and all that." And then I just chose, like, I don't know why she's being petty, but I just was like, you know what? No, you don't get your mod back. If this is the type of person you are gonna be, no, no mod for you. I just said it on stream. And then like she was like, "Oh, I see how it is." And the next day she came back like, "Oh, I still have mod. I still have mod. I see." So yeah, this is why I just don't like choosing immature people in a sense. It's just hard, really. Say that episode. Hey, welcome back, Luca. Can I be mod? I already have a lot of mods. I don't need more mods. Only sim. Like, okay, let me teach you a strat in life, right? If you want to achieve something, it's not as simple as going from A to B, right? You know what you're trying to achieve. At least find out in a roundabout way how to achieve it without just going straight to it sometimes. Like, say if I want to be friends with Luca, right? Luca Hanayagi, right? Okay, we have never talked before. I don't know him much. He doesn't know me, but he's a good guy, and I want to be friends with him. I just don't like, we're both like content creators, right? We're both VTubers. I don't go to him and say, "Hi, Luca, I want to be your friend." Huh? Like, Luca's gonna be like, "This guy is weird. What the fuck?" You know? This guy's just gonna be like, "Who are you again? Where are you from? What do you do?" You know, in his brain, and he's like, nah, I think I need to get to know you more, stuff like that, you know? But what you did, essentially, was you planted the seed that you're a freaking weird guy. Like, you planted the seed that you are a weirdo. So, like, how you want to approach things is just like, you need to understand what they do, you know, you introduce yourself slowly, try to be active in the community or in the vicinity, right? And just be overall a understanding person, stuff like that. I'll get your trust. Yeah, but I'm telling you, I already have enough mods. I don't need more mods. There's no use to have more mods. Never talked, but we click, but we pretend to check out Lord Godot. Yeah, like there will be like instances where if you're good at like social cues, if you're good at socializing, um, you will notice like windows where you need to talk, where you don't need to talk, where if you like say you say something and then they didn't hear it or read it, there will be a window later to re-say what you're saying. Like, I think a lot of things that kids struggle with is that when they say something and then they don't get replied, they just spam like what they're trying to say. Doesn't matter if it's on stream, doesn't matter if it's real life. Like, it just makes you seem less mature in a sense, and also annoying. Like, just because like read my comment, read my comment, read my comment. I was like, shut the fuck up, man. What the fuck? You hear? Because she doesn't like vertical streams, Luca. She likes landscape streams. That's why she's on purple. I don't even know why I'm here. Yeah, like that's just how I roll most of the time, right? I know she. Why are you typing on it? Like how to say the way that I pick people isn't based on like, oh, they're active. Okay, it is based on their active, but also like just generally like how I find them, right? If they're pretty chill, if they're trustworthy and all that, and they don't seem like, how to say, they're just like certain things. I just do things by feel most of the time. But yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Sambil charging, jangan lah meletup man ni. Jangan where I'm rage baiting here. Let's see. Where did Anthony comment? I saw Anthony say something like, "I'm here because I don't know," or something like that. Where did Anthony comment? Oh, for me, I could drag into this. Yeah, I think for Anthony, it was very weird because I think she got she pula. Anthony got really into our community because of, I think, when we started to play GTA RP, and Anthony decided to stalk us from far away, and we are like, "Who's that?" And then we found out that there's actually like a viewer on Mira's stream, on my stream. I got called. Oh yeah, okay. Then like, yeah, Mira called her, was it? For me, I'm pretty sure it's like, who's that? Just stalking from far away. Yeah, and then like Anthony got adopted into joining our adventures, and there he is every day, doing just, I don't know, just here and there, you know. Anthony's everywhere at this point. Not as bad as Capricorn. Where you from? I'm from Malaysia. How about you? Anthony got that aura. Father everyday preggy. What? The rent is kaki rich bit satu. Iya. Yo. I'm just chilling. Got reverse adopted. You should play Hypershoot on Roblox. I haven't played Roblox in a while, to be honest. Like, it's just I feel like Roblox isn't one of the games that I probably play a lot, especially on stream. Like, I'm beginning to move away from like games in itself. Like, I just want to focus on, like, say if I play a game, is I just play it because I'm collabing with someone or something like that, you know. So playing it has to download dulu. Of course, of course. Hello, Faiza. How are you doing today? It's a shooting game. I played a lot of shooting games. I played it for more than like 20 years by now, man. But yeah, I think I'm. There will be times where I still play Roblox. I haven't played the new update for the Bakso Malang that Haiza wants me to try. I haven't tried the new burger Ramly thing yet. It's also something I need to do. Right, saya nak bagi tahu yang kamu, ya, kamu apa ya? Kamu pregnant. Tanya. Iya. Termotivasi oleh anda. Iya. Termotivasi apa, Syak? Saya mengemas kini sosial saya. Iya. Okay. Faham? I understand. Did you finally put your social media as shop shop open? Ni kelas BM ke? Ya. Yeah. Kelas bad mouthing. What language? It's a Malaysian language. You know what you should change? You should change your freaking Twitter tag or something. Because every time I want to search Hanayagi Luka, it doesn't come out. It's HYG or something. And damn, aku cari Hanayagi Luka keluar Yakuya. Hanayagi. Ni HNYG Luka. Is Hanayagi Luca taken? I knew it. What your reference? Fucker just posted something 15 minutes ago. Let's see. Well, time for you to mayhaps reapply for Oshi. Yes, Luca. Reapply for Oshi. Yes. Oh, Ichiroku did your BGM. Nice. Let me just drink water. What are you doing, by the way? What are you guys up to right now? Did you know, Ren? Because of you calling Luca Kaneshiro, sometimes I accidentally type Kaneshiro instead of Hanayagi. Nice. I love spreading misinformation as a joke. Oh my, what is that picture? Damn, Crony be looking bomb. Like my FYP in Twitter is still a lot of just Crony. Damn. Okay, I like this one already. Crony, Raura. I'm starting to notice something. Do you guys notice? Both of the visuals of like the VTubers that I like have like that weird antenna hair thingy. Did you know? Let me show you. Let me show you. Is it is it weird? That too? Yeah. Laura. I mean, they have like this antenna thingy on there. I just noticed. I was like, what the heck? That's coinciding. Okay, let me show you, yeah? Image, no. No. This is a game. Boom. Yeah, so if you look at this, right? 4 people on TTMYT. You see how this like this thing on the top of her head is like an M shape? You see that M shape thingy? And okay, look at this one. Boom. See, she also has that M shape thingy. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you guys on the other one. Give me a second. Window capture games. Yeah, setan. Here, look. Sabar betul. Okay, you see like how at above her glasses there's like an M shape, right? Like that twink. And there's like a twink there. Look at this one. This one also has like a twink there. Thanks for the gifts, kimchi juseyo. Ahegyo. Bukan Ahegyo ZF, bukan Ahegyo. Aduh. Ahegyo tu lain. Ahoge, mother. Ahoge ZF, Ahegyo tu benda lain. Apa ni? What the heck? But yeah. Bukan you. Bukan. Ahoge. Bukan Ahegyo. Yakiyare do. How you doing? How's your kampung? Thank you for the Ramadan Karim. Ramadan Karim dah ada. Damn. Awal. Wow. Picture reference Juseo. The bigger ones, huh? I mean, what can I say? You know, like I like my woman like how I like my meat. Big and juicy. In before I get canceled by people in the net. I don't know. I think like nowadays I find similarities like how say like if I like a certain design or something and then I look to like Lucky and I was like, yeah, it makes sense. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. Maybe after this can ask Ken to put antenna on your hair for new hairstyle. I don't think it suits me, right? Like for me, like the reason I wanted my hair to be like fluffy on one side, fluffier on one side, and then the other side is like a bit more less volume. But I don't know. Maybe the next model there'll be like a new like design. Who knows at this point? Who knows, right? Who knows? I thought you mean sedap, but that works too. Ramadan is Thursday, abang. Oh really? Yeah. Oh, it starts on Thursday. Tomorrow is it? Damn. Awal. Kampung could be chilling. Why am I seeing crony? Oh, I was explaining that my FYP on Twitter was full of crony, and that like the two VTubers that I usually like visually is crony and Raura. I don't know. I think like the only one, even when I say I like crony, I don't particularly watch a lot, right? But I do enjoy like seeing her stuff here and there. Very nice, very nice. uh, let's see. Oh no, I'm seeing some things here. Me being a Gura fan, but Crony and Raura out appeal more. I wonder why. It is what it is, you know. Sa hanya lalaki. Yeah. The thing is that I don't really watch Raura's stream as much though. I think she does a lot of like art streams, right? But I usually see her when she's collabing. You know, like how some VTubers you like them more being on people's collab than when you just look at their stream. I feel like I'm that VTuber. I feel like people find me more entertaining on like other people's stream as like a guest than just coming to my own stream. That's what I feel like maybe. I don't know, you know. That's just like what I think. But in all sense, being entertaining all the time for people is hard though. Gotta ask Chad for that one. I don't know. You know? I watch more Bibu and Fuamoko rather than the bigger ladies. Yeah, I noticed like for you, Luca, you prefer like the more cutesy chaotic people. Cutesy chaotic people compared to like the sexy alluring ones. For me, the reason why I like Crony, I like watching Crony, is just she's just I would say she's just like how I am sometimes, right? Like negative, but also like not really negative. Like the things that she says, like borderline. If she says it on TT, she would get a violation. It's so stupid. Yeah, but I do admit it's because like I know that she does voice acting, she does singing, and all that, right? You just like Gremlins. Why don't you like? Why don't you watch Regina then? Why don't you watch Regina then? To be fair, like Regina hasn't streamed in a while, right? Like she's still recovering. What makes you think I don't? That's true. You do watch Regina. I'm a friend more of Gigi. Yeah, Gigi's pretty fun. Yeah, that's why you're Chamina. All started because of Monster Hunter Worlds or Wilds. Let's see. Should recommend some JP VTubers about that belajar. What kind of VTuber macam mana kau minat Ziaf? Like what kind of VTubers do you like? There are a lot of like sub categories, for VTubers. They are the artistic ones like Raura. What's her name? What's the octopus name? Taco Tachis. I forgot her name. Damn. Ina, yeah, Ina. The main is not chaotic, kena chill. Yeah, do you want chaotic or do you want chill? If you're asking bagi contoh, then I'll give you like the most famous ones lah. Like if you want from agencies, you can check out the agency Niji's Hanji, which is what I call usually Nini's Hani, you know. Niji's Hanji is pretty good. Hololive these days. Then V Shoujo dah tak ada, ada meletup. Oh man. But those two are like the powerhouses of Japanese VTubing. In terms of like siapa nak tengok, I recommend like what we were saying lah. Kalau chaotic funny. Chaotic funny, I recommend Gigi Murin. Ray, can you type Gigi Murin? Gigi Murin, Bokos Binte. Oh yeah, Gigi Murin isn't Japanese, but she's like a Japanese company. So like, thank you for the punch card. Sorry. Gambar siapa tu kan? Okay, if you want like Japanese chaotic, what's her name? Frack. Oh, I forgot. What's her name? Sakura Miko, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, I guess you can try Sakura Miko, like chaotic. Kanade. Oh yeah, Kanade. Kanade is also pretty pretty surely entertaining for you. Sings very well tapi bila rage lawak gila. You speak 5 languages? Nice. Welcome back by the way. Chaotic funny. Yeah, most Japanese like VTubers are chaotic. Like the difference between Japanese VTubers and like us, like Westerners or like non-Japanese VTubers, we feel more like we're just using VTuber as a medium. For Japanese VTubers, they are all in. Like they have the character, they have the way that they speak. Sometimes they change the way that they speak. Sometimes they cover their whole identity in like lore. Like example, there's a VTuber called Nerissa Ravencroft. She is what is she again? A devil? Like she's like some mythical devil form something, right? And when she introduces a family, uh, a bird devil thingy, yeah. So when she introduces a family, her family is like, oh, my brother is the prince of the devil army. My dad is the ruler of a certain, devil character or something like that. And my mother is blah 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 blah. My sister is blah 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 blah. It's not like ayah aku engineer, bapa aku ni blah blah. It's all like lore. Everything is lore. Like the gap between the character they portray and the funny reactions they get from the actual person they are. Yeah. Based on the gap moe. It's pretty true. That's why you see a lot more. I mean, it's also quite mainstream, but like you'll see some VTubers, especially in the male VTuber scene. There's not much variety when you think about it, right? I don't know, like the popular ones, I don't see much variety in it. I don't know, because when you think about like the male VTubers, right? You only think about most of the time is gonna be girls watching them, or guys that like guys. But for girls, guys will be watching them, girls will be watching them too because they're cute, right? Or alluring. But for male VTubers, the majority is gonna be like female. That's what I think based on statistics, right? Actually, no, it's not what I think. It's statistical facts at this point. Polka and Corone. Oh yeah, Pecora. You should try watching Pecora, ZF. Sebab sebelum ni tengok Kanata tapi dia dah keluar. You can try Pecora. Pecora is pretty chaotic. Polka and Corone too. Yep. But I was talking about like guys, right? Like VTuber guys, the most popular ones are usually like the daddy voice, the cool guys, the femboys, definitely the femboys, and the chill guys, right? Yeah, Robiru, yeah, you're winning, son. Yeah, Robiru is actually an anomaly though. Robiru is an outlier. Like he's not a daddy voice. He's not a chill guy. He's just a nice guy. He's like he always wins somehow. Robiru is what I inspire to be. Yeah, he's just like a funny guy. He's not trying to be anyone but himself, right? Akmali gitu. Hello Hyros. Akmanomali is like is the thing that is happening there, no, for Roberu. Minat klip dia kat GTRP selalu ada anak tiba-tiba. Yeah, exactly. Like there's this story arc for Roberu, and I think it's the newest GTA. Was it Niji GTA or was it Holo GTA? I forgot what it was. It's some the VTuber GTA, right? He got together with a girl, I think. Um, and apparently they were trying to like Madtown, is it? Like they were trying to like scam each other, and then they ended up together as Spark. It was like it's so interesting to watch. Yeah, elitism. How you doing? I don't know. Like I think a lot of people would ask me like, why don't you just copy or why don't you like adapt like the famous like things onto yourself so that you grow faster sometimes. Like I was talking about like how there are certain archetypes, right, for male VTubers, specifically the chill guys, stuff like that. I don't know. Like the thing is that once you start doing that, you can't stop it. It's one if it becomes one of your brands, right? So either you really like it or you just like, just let it flow. Like for me, I have trouble deciding like what the hell am I, right? Like for me, a lot of people would categorize my branding as like Ikimen or something, but I don't even know if it's Ikimen or something like that. Being a VTuber would be cool, and I don't need a voice modifier to change my voice. I can just destroy it on my own by making it go super high, which is really cool when you have a deep voice like mine. That's cool. I mean, like just do whatever you want, really. Sometimes it's knowing what you're good at and just running away with it. Yeah, I don't know. But at this point, like it's too late for me to actually change my brand. I just like do whatever I do right now, right? Ada orang buat movie benda tu. You ada. But I don't know, being able to utilize the niche that you are is difficult. That's true. I would probably just use it as like a gimmick thing, right? Like every now and then I'll do like the Joe Salam kind of thing. Or like the Awi Maui thing. It's like a gimmick that you bring out every once in a while to like entertain people. I would just call my normal talking voice as like a jumbled up piece of mess accent. Joe Salam. I miss that. Of course, you miss Joe Salam. See, Tism said, I also like to do random accents and forced lifts because it's fun. I'm also working on made up language for my fantasy race. Well, everything is fun for you though. Go to the American server and name him Joe Slam. Joe Slam? Damn. The thing is that I can barely do it in Malaysian servers though. That's why I can only bring Aoyu Maui. But I think I'm locking in like see I already have my Awi Maui, which is the criminal mastermind with like the gang, right? The family, right? I made another character called Lucien, Lucien Felnoa. Maybe there's a storyline with Farah, who knows, right? But I'm planning to make him like a stoic guy. Doesn't say much, things like that. Like the only image I have is like if it's like Leon, Leon Kennedy. Ato Lu. No, it's not the Ato. It's like a younger guy. Doesn't have white hair. Has the brown hair. You know, just goes around like, "How you doing? Very nice weather, right? Where is everyone going? Are they going to play bingo or something? Is it bingo? Fuck." Yeah. I'm trying to find like a cool voice for him. I'm not sure yet what. At the moment, you're building a Lego set. Nice. Speak. I think. Wait, was it this month that Resident Evil is gonna come out? By the way, guys, any of you excited to see it? Oh, my leg! Holy shit! I'm having cramps. I think. 27th. I see. What was 23rd? Was it V District that opened 23rd? I think so. Yeah. I know at this moment, still feel envy, man. I really envy people that can go inside V District. The amount of like people are gonna be in the server, the amount of fun you can do, damn. Like that's like my dream, bro. Like even like from last 2 years, right? That's like one of my dreams. Like being in a content server and just having fun and making content. Damn. Does it have a Kirby music playing on a different tab? Nice. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Okay, realistically speaking, right? If per se someone was able to make like a GTA RP server like Oshi, do you think a lot of like Asian VTubers would join in? I know that there's a crowd probably in the Filipino like crowd. There's probably like a little crowd in the Malaysia, Indonesia one, I think. Hmm. I don't know, man. I do know like it's pretty big in Indonesian scene, like GTRP. The I think the server that they were playing on was Noah, I think Noah RP or something. So that is also cool. I don't know, man. No one's no like okay. Our VTuber scene is pretty much quiet. That's one. But also like not a lot of Malaysian VTubers play GTA in a sense. More so GTRP. Gotta work tomorrow. All right, sleep well. Thanks for hanging around. I'll try to remember to put you as a mod. Actually, how many hours have I been streaming? I was supposed to stream for only 2 hours. You play any video games? In my spare time, I'm playing Final Fantasy VII Remake. I kind of play a lot of things from esports games like Marvel Rivals, Valorant, or stuff like that. You know, Tekken 8, stuff like that. That one cat good. Yeah, that's cat. I'm pretty sure that's cat. That's cat, right? And other times I'm playing like other random games, even like Roblox or whatever like that. You know, that's random games in there. For this week, the only game that I'll be playing, I think, are probably GTRP. That's one. The other one is Quarantine Zone on Saturday. I'm pretty sure. There's a new schedule. You guys can refer to it. On Friday, we'll do karaoke stream. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. I think that's all for today. I think. How long have I been live? I thought he's the other person because jarang nampak Cat Pinam Alam. Yeah. I think she was just like scrolling around on TT and then just like, oh, well, here I am. Toodles. Wish. Farah Adabi. Kamu buat apa ya? Bum, bum, bum. Why am I being tagged? Oh, there's a new update log on Oshi. Nice. Amazing. Saya guling. Well, I'll just end this stream for now, guys. Hello, Dark D Destiny. How are you doing today? Do you like Lord of the Rings? I don't particularly like it much. I don't hate it, but I don't really think about it. You know. Yeah, maybe I'll restream. I don't know. Maybe I'll restream GTRP if I'm playing it. Because GTRP right now, it's not really like a scheduled thing. It's just like whenever I'm free or something, I'll do it. But yeah, if there's people and I feel like playing it, I'll stream it. No promises. So I'll see you guys around, I guess. I'm doing good. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I've been like on for like how long have I been on? Since 9:45. Now it's I'll probably do it to like 12:45 on one. Doing good. But nonetheless, thank you guys for dropping on by. Remember to follow if you haven't, subscribe if you haven't. Go check out my content, and I'll see you around. Sorry for the people that just joined, but again, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye bye. First, we say bye bye to. Say bye bye to. YT, I think. Bye bye, YT. Actually, let me check first. There are 9 people. All right, you know what? I'll end YT, but I'll keep purple on because you know I can just change the thing for purple, right? So yeah, bye bye YT. If any of you wanna hang out or something, can go there. If I do find like I'm doing something long, I'll restream. Okay, bye bye YT. Boom.